Hey, it's Mathscastsgg coming to you with your daily update. Let's get started. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mathscastsgg coming to you with the daily update video for Mathscastsgg. Let's get started. Today, we're going to be talking about some stuff as far as the achievement stuff that we're going to be working on for the next probably we'll say about a month. With that said, we're going to be working on some really easy achievements here for my Death Knight. I'm going to try to get this up to 9k out of the total amount of achievement points. So we have 9k on the Death Knight. For it's over 9k, basically a bonus achievement here or there for Death Knight. But if we go over to our main character here, we can take a look and see what we need. We are coming up here soon on to the point at which I need to hop over to my ult on my low population server to see if it has a Dark Moon Fair dual arena match. What the heck you want to call it? The arena match thing where you can get the token. So I have to do that real quick here eventually. But one of the things I would like to talk about is with this, we're definitely going to change this up here. We're going to do sort by account and stuff. Definitely do that. Do a reload. Let's do a reload here real quick, just to try to reset that there just so you can see what we need left, what we have left anyways. Give it a second. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Of course, we have 13k there. Of course, we got all these characters with lower points and stuff, but we definitely working on trying to get some of those points up and stuff. There's all my characters if you just want to know which ones I use. That being said, for Strange of the Ancients and stuff, that we're definitely going to be working on trying to get that one up. I'm not too worried about doing Battlegrounds and stuff eventually, but we're definitely going to try to knock out this one within the next, I'd say, about next few months and stuff on this one. Preferably before Miss Pandora, just so we can knock out the most points that possible and stuff. The same with the Battlefield Caneus on the Death Knight and stuff. One thing to note is with Mow Down, this thing continuously resets, so I have to figure out how I'm going to do this one correctly. So I get Master of Isles and Conquest and get the Isle of Conquest Veteran on my Death Knight. Of course, we have the Eye of the Storm stuff that we just need to get the wins on, of course. And then, of course, we have also the wins and to the rescue, what we allowed all along, 50 points or less. And then, of course, the Knights of Wrathor for the Master or the Besson. I don't know how to say that correctly, but of course we got the Dark Moon Fair thing left here. We got about one world events left to do, one reputation left to do, so we're definitely going to have about 4 out of the 8 total achievement categories, not including Feast of Strength. For Feast of Strength and stuff, that I'm going to be looking into trying to get eventually trying to get Invincibles, and of course the head from Sauron with when Miss Pandaria comes out, same with Dragon Marth and stuff like that. Most of these raids will probably become easier and stuff. Of course, Heroes of Shadowwrath could still be possible, just due to the turn-ins and stuff. I need to look into that. Of course, we got the Grand Black War Mammoth that we're currently working on and stuff, so that's pretty cool. We can also technically work on trying to get Scar of the Eternal Sands for the Camel Order achievement title and stuff. Of course, we got all that. That's nothing really left to talk about there. We got the Crash and Dash and Erasure that we could definitely try to get. It's just a matter of just, doing stuff. Of course, we got the Perfect Pebble that we could also try to get. We got the Fenar, which we could probably get Miss Pandaria And of course, we got Herald of the Titans, which would probably never be able to accomplish this, but we will try to eventually get an 80 and try to get in there and do that one. But that being said, of course, Valor points are definitely looking into probably having enough Valor points before Mr. Pandora pre-patch. So if you had around, I say 22k, 23k Valor points before this batch that we're currently on, you could probably get the Valor points 50k. So if you want to do that, just make sure you do that. It's just going to be about really close, cutting close as far as like the updates and stuff. That's being said, of course, we have the glories of the Fire Lancerator. We're definitely going to be looking into trying to do this one a little bit here tomorrow. We're going to try to do a barrel roll. I think we're going to try to kill Lesazor in the air while it's still up in the air, so we don't have to do tornadoes. So that's going to probably be a DPS check, but we're definitely going to be working on that. We definitely have a lot of things here that we could definitely get knocked out here, probably when Miss Spinner drops and stuff. Not too worried about it. Just the Glory of the Dragon Soul Raider will probably be eventually completed during Miss Spinoria. A lot of easy points here. It's just a matter of doing it, I guess. And then, of course, we got the easy points here for Heroic Elector, Nefarian, of course, Conclave of Wind, and Ascendant Castle. Ascendant Castle is pretty hard to do. It's just a matter of doing it, I guess. And of course, Conclave of Wind and Alakar, whatever we want to call it. I don't know how to spell that or how to pronounce it, be honest here. Let's move on. Point being, but we got the heroic stuff here for that and stuff like that. For reputations and stuff, we're going to be in our adventures by Joel, of course, and of course the recommend figure stuff. But that's basically everything that we have left here. Of course, we got the Ulduar stuff that we can definitely work on trying to get. Of course, we got the in his house. He waits dreaming, which will definitely be easy to do once Mr. Pandora comes out. I don't know for sure, but this might be able to be soloable right now if I do it on Death Knight, get the lockout just for Oxoron, and then kill the things at the beginning, and then wait for the things to switch over so I can get to the thing and do that. But I don't know if that'll work. It just depends on what it will be. I could also host a Ulduar for that. Same with Don't State It Lightning would probably be easy enough. Of course, we got this Getting Cold in here, which would probably be an easy one to do. Also, these two are easy. These three are basically easy here. Of course, we got the Heroic Twilight Destroyer, Heroic Mode, Ruby Sanctum, and that one's probably going to be pretty easy to do. It's just a matter of having people that understand what they're doing and stuff. So that's that. I've tanked that, so I could definitely tank that eventually. Of course, we got Crawl and Rain Crusader, which will definitely be completed here this week, probably within the next few weeks and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Same with Heroic Twilight Disorder. But that's basically everything for that. Of course, we have the player versus player stuff. Not too much into the arena stuff, but we can definitely look into trying to get it. And then hopefully they'll fix this right here. I think they might have fixed this. I think it's just the Ring of Valor that we need to get. So that's just going to be one of the things there. What else is there? What else is there? Last Man Standing. It's just there's a lot of things here that are just going to be really difficult to do because it's dependent on other players being in a certain way and stuff. I'm not necessarily going to look into doing these things until probably phase 2 of Miss Pandora. I'm definitely going to get ready for it within phase 1. But as far as the battlegrounds stuff goes and stuff like that, I will definitely be going for full battlegrounds completions and stuff within phase 1. Same with probably rated battlegrounds and stuff. So I'm going to have to look into a group and stuff for that. Just to knock out as many of them as possible. But that's about everything there. Hopefully everybody is having a great day today. I know I am and stuff. So have a great day, guys. Go look out there and spend Mathscastsgg coming to you with a daily update video. Have a great day, guys. Go look out there and bye.